Dream Team, it's your boy Neal back with another reaction video, guys. Here we are with the Lando Norris curse is broken. Before we dive in, I just want to say how happy I am for Lando Norris. I'm so excited that he was able to go in and win the Miami Grand Prix. I think he's an incredible driver, absolutely hilarious person, great personality. He's definitely one of my favorite drivers in F1, and for him to get his first win, man, that's a moment he's gonna remember forever. Such a special moment. Shout out Lando, shout out McLaren. Before we jump into the video, make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, give the video a thumbs up. Let's hear about this curse.
Lando Norris finally did it, a Formula One Grand Prix winner. What a race, what a result, and what a confidence booster for Lando. Just
for sure
what he needed. Now,
Big
I
time.
think that Lando Norris is obviously a very interesting driver in Formula One. There's no doubt that he is just super talented, very consistent, and I think somebody that is clearly going to be someone that we're going to enjoy in the future. I think he has a very long road ahead of him in F1. But there definitely have been some questions around Lando, and not really his skill level or his ability as an F1 driver, more relating to choking. We know Lando has had a couple of opportunities to win a Formula One race now, and there has been some mistakes and some things that maybe if he had his time again would definitely do something different. I think that there was that sort of question, can Lando cope with the pressure of leading a race or potentially seeing the finish line and just not being able to get there? But I think in Miami he managed to answer that question, and I think this is a very important win for one very good reason. I think a lot of people talked about the Lando Norris curse. Is he just cursed to win a race? Is it just never going to happen? I mean, is he going to be one of those drivers that was so good, had so many podiums, but he could just never stand on the top step? And I think Lando's proven that he can be a really solid driver to reach the podium, but of course, winning the race is what all the drivers want, and what the
facts, and that's what he did. Like he said, I think this is gonna be a huge confidence booster for Lando. I think huge confidence boost for McLaren, and I'm extremely excited to see, like, if they continue on this track, or if they, hopefully not, if they regress back to where they were. But F1's starting to get exciting, because who's gonna get that? We got Ferrari and we got McLaren battling for that second spot in the Constructors' Championship. That's dope. We got Lewis Hamilton going to Ferrari next year. We got Carlos Sainz driving incredibly this year. Red Bull, I mean, it's not too far in the season where one of these teams couldn't, by some miracle, challenge Red Bull. That would be really fun. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Max is going to destroy most of the races and dominate most of the races. And I still think Checo's going to end up in second place. But I don't know. I mean, there's possibilities on the horizon. This could be an exciting season.
The fans want. And to see him finally take that step on the top, it just felt really good to finally see it happen, because I think after everything, after these years, all the hard work and the leadership which he has shown at still such a young age, and the fact that he was able to go from a young talent to a really solid, consistent leader, I think it says a lot about his character, about who he wants to be as a driver. Now, the curse, I hope, is broken. Now, for one reason. Was Lando Norris simply maybe choking or falling apart because he just felt that pressure of getting that first win, like, so badly? I mean, to me it makes sense. Like, you want that first win so bad just to get it out of the way. That way you've got that there forever, and now you can focus on other ones. And you have that experience now of what it's like to win a race, what it's like to lead a race, and make sure that you stay calm, cool, collected, finish in P1. Maybe with that
I mean, that's no easy. When you know Max Verstappen on you, but that can build up some pressure, dog. It's like, dang, Max wins everything, but it's like, no, Lando didn't let the pressure get to him. Lando absolutely performed incredibly. Uh, and I've said in many videos that I think if there was a driver who could challenge Max, like sitting in the same car as him, it would be Lando. I do think Max is. I did say like still, I think Max would dominate. Max would be great. But if I was to pick someone that I think would have the best chance, although I don't think anybody has a great chance, it'd be Lando Norris, dog.
Weight off his shoulders, who knows, maybe the amount of pressure that he feels might not be such a big factor in his driving. Because there's no doubt that Lando Norris is capable of being a multiple-time race winner, maybe even a future champion. I mean, the expectations for Lando are set very high, but they're set very high because people know how good he is, and people truly believe in what he is capable of. So I hope this is almost the beginning of the next era for Lando Norris. And
I do too.
You know what? Formula One is an amazing sport like that because I don't think there's any other sport which you can compare to leading a Formula One race on the brink of winning your first race. I mean, you're in that car all alone. Yeah, you can chat to your engineer, but at the end of the day, any mistakes or incidents, it all falls back on you, and that's something that one individual has to deal with. And what we've seen in the past is some moments, some incidents, some mistakes can really come back to haunt drivers and really damage their confidence as well, and maybe even make them question themselves a little bit. Another thing is that I've seen a lot of people saying, well, you know, Lando Norris got lucky because of a safety car. I mean, it worked in his favor.
Yeah.
And you know what? Who cares? I mean,
that stuff happens all the time though, where sometimes, I mean, luck plays a part in being great. Like Lady Luck is it happens to play a huge part. I remember when Max won his first freaking championship. What happened? Oh, dude crashed at the perfect time to put Max right behind Lewis Hamilton on fresher tires in Abu Dhabi. Guys, sometimes it takes a little luck. And I wouldn't take that championship away from Max at all. It wasn't controversial to me. He deserved that championship. But I'm saying, like, luck plays a role. And I'm a big basketball fan. Like, the winner, whoever wins the finals, usually ends up being, like, the most healthy team. Like, other players start to get hurt by some freak injuries, and it's like, all right, well, now we got the upper hand. May not be the better team at the beginning, but due to a couple injuries, a couple things working in their favor, a couple calls, you end up going to the championship, you end up winning the championship. Like, as much as skill and dedication and hard work goes into being great, and I wouldn't take anything away from that, luck also plays a part. And sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Safety car. I mean, it worked in his favor. And you know what? Who cares? I mean, I could stand here all day and list all of the drivers that won their first race due to lucky circumstances. Max Verstappen is one of them. Spain 2016, Max probably wasn't going to win that race if the two Mercedes didn't crash into each other and they were out on lap 1. And yes, you can get lucky, and there's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes in Formula One, you need luck on your side, and I think that this was the case for Lando in Miami. At the end of the day, he still held it together and crossed the line in P1. At the end of the day, he still capitalized on the luck, on what was sort of given to him in his favor. And really, for me, I mean, that's all that matters. I mean, what if he didn't go on and win the race? I think that would be an even bigger talking point, because people would be saying, look, the safety car was on his side, everything was on his side, and he still didn't win. But either way, I mean, people are always going to bring up the fact whether a driver was lucky or it was gifted to them. But this is good for Lando Norris. This is good for Formula One. This is great for us fans to watch. And I think we got a fairly entertaining race that was really good fun. And of course, it's always good to see a new person on the top step of that podium, especially when they're such a regular on the podium over the last few years. It's good to see them reach that top step and climb the mountain all the way to the top. And it just makes me more excited for what we see from Lando in the future in F1. Because as I said at the beginning of this video, myself and many other fans included, I think we can safely say he is in this sport for a very, very long time.
I'm glad to know, like, that so many people, like, really rock with Lando Norris, bro. like I said, phenomenal driver. I think he's an awesome person with a great personality. And it sounds like so many people rock with Lando. I'm glad to know that, bro. Lando's dope.
He's shown us no other reason why he shouldn't be. Hopefully this is the first win of many, because Lando, as we know, is just so talented, so quick, very adaptable driver. Someone that can really put together such strong performances, not even during the race, but also during qualifying. I think Lando's arsenal is just very strong. I think he has a lot of tools at his disposal, and I just really look forward to him battling for championships in the future, hopefully. So let me know, what do you think about Lando Norris's first win in Formula 1? A pretty exciting race. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, I'd really appreciate it if you hit like and subscribed. As always, I truly appreciate your support, and I will see you in the next one.
Shout out to my boy Lando. That's all we got for this one, y'all. Make sure y'all subscribe, ring notification bell, get a video a thumbs up. It's your boy Neal. Out.